AutoGPT is ChatGPT on steroids. Imagine an artificial intelligence so advanced it cannot be differentiated from human intelligence. AutoGPT has put ChatGPT to shame, with its features outperforming ChatGPT by a huge extent. It truly is a new era of technology. In this video, we will take a deep dive into the capabilities of AutoGPT and what the future looks like with it. Let's get started. The concept behind it is simple but quite elegant. AutoGPT cleverly attempts an infinite loop prompt when given a task to ensure that the entire task you request is completed to the dot. The amount of accuracy increases exponentially when employing AutoGPT, as it is a culmination of various AI software. That's right, AutoGPT is an AI that does not need human prompts. Let's take an example. So you type in a prompt in ChatGPT to create a website with certain features. ChatGPT will continuously ask you various questions for even the simplest of tasks. AutoGPT, on the other hand, will autonomously tackle every subset of the website's creation process and take over. And we thought it couldn't get any better, right? The AI search engine really does live up to its name. Everything is automated and under control. Our AI buddies will get us through some of life's toughest challenges. This new AI is going to make ChatGPT look like a total snooze fest. Got a birthday plan? If you ask ChatGPT, it will give you a list of suggestions on what could be done. If you ask AutoGPT, it will decide a theme, send out invitations, and even shop for gifts. The entire experience is eerily akin to having your own personal assistant. And I'm not talking about some basic Siri or Alexa level assistants. This is if the assistant in question operated under milliseconds and had the knowledge of the entire world at their fingertips. You know what this means? Freedom from mundane tasks. This means that AutoGPT can handle the most tedious tasks for us, leaving us with more time to do things we actually enjoy. Work-life balance could do with a bit more revamping, and perhaps AI could give it the push it deserves. If you're wondering whether AutoGPT could perform complex code, fret no further. A Twitter user prompted the engine to write a code. Not only did AutoGPT execute Python scripts, it debugged its own code, Googled how to install Node, downloaded it, spawned the server, all whilst simultaneously improving itself. The user ironically noted that the only contribution it could do was to simply watch the magic unfold. The sheer thought of what this means in the world of computer science is insane. Groundbreaking technology now has the ability to build further groundbreaking technology. In simple words, with AutoGPT, you just give a task and sit back while it does all the heavy lifting. It's like having a magical genie at your beck and call. The website does admit that the software is still very much in its experimental phase. There is potential in the realm of podcast content creation, finance analytics, event management, and the list goes on. Let's take school for example. You know how frustrating homework and studying is. Well, AutoGPT can help with that. It can generate study materials, quizzes, and lesson plans. It's like having a personal tutor, but way cooler. Similarly, check out what AutoGPT can do for medicine. It can analyze super complex patient data and come up with personalized treatment plans. That's like having a doctor who's also a genius robot. And with AutoGPT analyzing medical research data, we might finally find a cure for acne, fingers crossed. But wait, there's more. AutoGPT can even help journalists. With all the fake news going around these days, we need something to fact check and generate accurate news stories. And that's where AutoGPT comes in. It can do all the boring data analysis stuff so that journalists can focus on the fun stuff, like exposing corrupt politicians and solving mysteries. However, users should note one very important thing. The disclaimer before one downloads AutoGPT warily warns the user that any illegal actions done by AutoGPT are purely on the user. That is an interesting point to note. Does the AI not fully recognize the extent of the rule of law? Or maybe it does, and it simply doesn't care about the consequences. Of course, do not ask it to rob a bank or anything along those lines. And insanely enough, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Another AI in town is AgentGPT. This AI can also function autonomously and act as an agent that will get whatever you need done with the least amount of supervision possible. Not to mention, an AI that has recently been grabbing headlines is GoGPT. Give this engine a prompt and keep it running for about 2 minutes, and you'll be surprised to see the amount it accomplishes. That's right, the future truly is autonomous. Additionally, there's a Creativebot AI website as well. It is a complete game changer for news articles due to its autonomous research writing capabilities. It effectively cites references and links with direct access to the internet. Think of it as AutoGPT but for research. All of this results in one prompt solution. Remember Jarvis from the Marvel Cinematic Universe? We're definitely getting pretty close to recreating a version of that. However, I must inform you of a slight downside to all this wonderful news. The up-and-coming job opportunities tagged as prompt engineering will subsequently have a quick death. AutoGPT has stolen yet another job from us mere mortals. Life gets easier, but at what cost, we wonder? Not to mention, there's still quite a few kinks to straighten up before AutoGPT can truly take over. A disgruntled Twitter user noted that they simply wanted to order a pepperoni pizza. They decided to ask AutoGPT. The software took 1 hour to place the order and spent a hefty $1,000 in OpenAI credits. That's a lot of time and money to order one pizza. It may not be fully market ready, but that doesn't mean there's no merit to the idea. The question does eventually boil down to whether AutoGPT is worth the hype. We believe the answer is that it might not be right now, but it will be a necessity in a couple of months' time with a few more software updates. After all, every software requires regular updates till a more finessed version of it can be released. Try out the new ChatGPT on Steroids version for yourself. The latest release along with installation instructions is up for downloads on Significant Gravitas's GitHub account. Let us know in the comments if it lives up to the hype. Who knows, maybe a few years down the line, it may be a completely normal activity to be eating pizza and play Fortnite with your AI AutoGPT buddy. Looks like we'll have to wait and find out.